Today, I want to talk to you about one of the most influential books in the world of personal development and financial education, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. A book that, although it was written in 1937, is still a powerful guide for those seeking success, not only financially, but in any aspect of life. Hill spent more than 20 years interviewing over 500 people who had achieved great things: entrepreneurs, inventors, leaders, and even presidents. His mission was to discover what they had in common and how anyone could apply those principles. The result was this book, which has become a classic. The first great principle Hill teaches us is the power of desire. According to him, every achievement begins with a burning desire, a goal so clear that it becomes a positive obsession. It's not about a simple, "I would like to," but about a firm commitment to what you want to achieve. Hill even suggests writing down that desire in a personal statement and reading it out loud every day to keep your mind focused. The second principle is faith, not in a religious sense, but as an absolute confidence that what you desire can become reality. Hill states that the repetition of positive thoughts and affirmations can reprogram the mind, eliminating doubt and cultivating inner certainty. In other words, faith acts as a bridge between what you imagine and what you accomplish. The third principle is autosuggestion. This concept may sound unusual, but it is essentially the practice of consciously feeding your mind with thoughts, phrases, and images that reinforce your goals. If you constantly tell yourself that you can achieve it, your subconscious begins to act as if it were already possible. Hill believed the subconscious was the key to transforming thoughts into results. Another fundamental principle is specialized knowledge. Hill explains that it's not enough to accumulate information. You must apply it in a practical way. You don't need to know everything, but rather become an expert in a specific area and surround yourself with people who complement what you don't know. Today, this idea strongly resonates with the concept of working in networks of collaboration and multidisciplinary teams. Then comes imagination. Hill distinguishes between two types: synthetic imagination, which takes existing ideas and combines them in new ways, and creative imagination, which connects us with inspiration and allows us to innovate. Most great fortunes and inventions were born from someone who used their imagination to see possibilities where others only saw problems. He also talks about organized planning. It's not enough to dream. You need to design a plan and execute it with discipline. Hill said that many failures stem from the lack of concrete plans and the inability to adapt them when something doesn't work. Success requires persistence, constant adjustments, and the will to move forward despite obstacles. One of the most powerful concepts in the book is the power of the support group, what he calls the mastermind. It is about surrounding yourself with people who share your vision or who can contribute ideas, energy, and resources. The synergy of a team is much stronger than individual effort, and Hill saw cooperation as an essential ingredient for success. Of course, Hill also talks about persistence. We will all face difficulties, criticism, and temporary defeats. But what sets apart those who succeed from those who give up is the ability to keep going, adjusting the course, but never abandoning the goal. An interesting topic the book includes is the control of the subconscious and the mind. Hill emphasizes that the way you think daily, your habits, and your attitude determine your destiny. Fear, for example, is the greatest enemy of success. Overcoming fear of failure, rejection, or criticism is essential to moving forward. Finally, Hill mentions the transmutation of energy, a concept advanced for his time. He argues that emotional and creative energy, if directed correctly, can become a powerful force for productivity, innovation, and personal success. In summary, Think and Grow Rich is not just a book about money, it is a book about mindset. Its central message is that success begins in the mind. What you think, what you believe, and what you constantly repeat ends up being reflected in your life. More than 80 years after its publication, its principles remain relevant. And although society and the economy have changed, the idea that our thoughts shape our reality continues to be a powerful reminder. So if you're looking to achieve an important goal in your life, remember what Napoleon Hill taught us. Start with a burning desire, cultivate faith in yourself, surround yourself with the right people, create a plan, and never stop persisting.